I will probably do art until I die. My name is Rachel Wiggins. I am a account manager. On the side, I do art and I do baking and all sorts of creepy kind of art stuff. I was always into art, so I've done art since I was very little, and I used to take extracurricular activities in different art classes. I went into the arts program at Centennial in the first year of it, which was really cool, and did tons of art stuff then. So usually I focus mostly on acrylics, and I've kind of broadened that into a bunch of things. I prefer doing stuff black and white. It just adds to the emotion of it. Yeah, I think it makes it more dark, more cringy, so yeah. The gorier the better. I think that having your audience be repelled by art and also thinking it's beautiful at the same time is a really great thing, so that's usually what I go for. You know, Instagram's a really good place for seeing other people's work and getting inspired. Same with mental health. If I'm in a real bad low, it sometimes drives the best, creepiest stuff, so. It's not so much of pulling in an inspiration from it, it's more just getting myself in the headspace to produce. You know, if you see certain imagery, you're more, I don't know, it's more of a creative drive when you see something. For me, it's like bones and gore and that kind of stuff. I'll kind of pull from the imagery of that. So portraits are super hard because you have an audience that sees someone how they think they see them, as opposed to artistically how you see them. So it's really hard. I made a pie for my family, and then I had leftover pie crust. And so what I did was made like the devil horns on top of it, and I thought, oh my God, like I could do artwork on pie, and so then it just took off. My kids were super excited because they got like pie every day for like a month when I was like really into it. I started using the food coloring to paint because I knew that I was stronger at painting than I was at sculpting, so I just started painting and it took off. So what I do is I print out the photo and then I usually place it flat down beside me, and then I try to, it's like going from the image to paper, so you're kind of duplicating both. It's a stress reliever for me. I find that it helps me kind of clear my head. I've dealt with mental health my whole life, and it's one of those things that I learned to use to cope with stuff. So I will probably do art until I die. I've suffered from depression since I was 12. And I also have a general anxiety disorder and ADHD as well. So it's a good cocktail of stuff, but art always helps. It's a very therapeutic, I find. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. My prize art piece would be my self-portrait. It won awards with the Quinte Arts Council. I think it's a very good self-portrait of, it's called My Lows. So I loved it, and it's one of my favorites. So right now, for art, I've taken a hiatus for the Christmas season. I'm not a huge Christmas fan, so I have no inspiration at the moment with Christmas coming. I've been really wanting to do a skeleton in a flower field. I just don't know how to go about it because I have so many ideas, so I have to lock down how I want to produce that. If I want to do it as a 3D image, or if I want to do it with acrylics or something, so we'll see. But I keep picturing it in my head, and hopefully it translates to canvas.